Alright, welcome back to Spyro 3. I should probably turn down my TV volume because the mic's definitely picking that up. The No Gem Challenge for Spyro Year of the Dragon. We are in Evening Lake, Hub 3. And we're just gonna get right to it. So, first place I want to go, I guess I can probably get the whole... Yeah, I can't speak, first of all. So, a lot of the eggs in this homeworld are pretty easy, but not all of them. The appropriate one in Jonah. Into whale. Where do I want to go? Probably up here, actually. So this is the invincibility power-up tutorial. It leads to this egg right here. Now you might be thinking, that red gem looks like it's in a very problematic spot. Make sure I've save stated. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first not a Speedway egg that we're not going to be able to get. It doesn't really matter what angle you go from. Spyro will always auto-position himself right on that. Although, hold up. Because it kind of looks like he walked to the right of it. So maybe if I go, like, here. No. I'm just seeing if, because it looks like if I can position myself just right, he won't grab it. I think it's impossible. Oh, he didn't even move, like, to reposition himself. I landed, like, perfectly there. Yeah, I still got the gem, so... Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave that one behind. If anybody else tries this challenge, and they figure out a way to get that, please let me know, because I would love to see it. But as of now, it seems like it's impossible. Oh, hello. We go up here. Thankfully no eggs by this one. So that's 4 out of 5 of the homeworld eggs for Evening Lake. And that's all we're unfortunately going to be able to get. So the first place I'm going to go is Lost Fleet.
Be careful, Ram.
You're incredibly close. Okay, this is another one where if you die, you're too close to a gem and Sparks will grab it right away, so don't die. I didn't even mean to save state.
Would you look at that?
Alright, gotta be careful of that gem. And we can angle ourselves. Oh boy. I actually don't remember if the game pushes you out to... Okay, I'm gonna experiment real quick. Just to make sure. Okay, not all the way, but you get uncomfortably close. Because, yeah, game spits you out pretty far from where that portal is. So, just be aware of it, and again, yeah, if you have sparks, you're done. But I don't think it's possible to go into the tunnel with sparks without picking it up, so don't have sparks. I'm still going. Now, when I was trying to get the other side, this side's blocked off. When I decide, okay, I turn closer to the one. I reckon more straight. And then okay. I'm not fan of this area. Okay, this area. There it is.
Well, I hate it.
Okay, so, just in case... When did I get sparks? Seriously? It just gives you sparks after that mission? That's interesting. Oops. To do left is the skateboarding section up here. And so far the skateboarding sections haven't really given us that hard of a time, so...
Spyro, you must...
I don't think the crabs don't give you any gems, which is really important for the race against Hunter. But as you can see in that tunnel, it does get pretty tight when it comes to the gem placement, so... Oh. Okay, don't wipe out. I really shouldn't be getting that close to the bottle, that's just a force of habit. Oh, there's gems here. Hey! They're pretty easy to avoid. Oh, excuse me. Haven't picked any up, right? Good. Oh crap. Okay, we're good. Cut that maybe a little close. Oh! It's the same place I wiped out, but I jumped for some reason. So that wasn't me. just to double check, because I'm nervous now also. What's it like going down this path? Probably a lot safer. It is.
Yes! You... Now that the Rhinox...
So pretty much Hunter's challenge is do the race again, but you need to take out every single crab as well. So...
Sheesh!
And that's all the eggs in Lost Fleet. We're done here. I also specifically picked that level first because Hunter is eventually going to get kidnapped by the sorceress, which means all his challenges will be locked away. So that reminds me, I should go do Honey Speedway. So we're gonna go do hunters first, as we have established in the previous stages. You can't do the actual time attack.
Look out, Spyro.
And yeah, there is quite literally no worry here. Like, it is impossible to get any gems, so... Yeah, like I said, no additional challenge there other than what's normally there to get the egg, which isn't very hard, so... So Race the Bumblebees is actually kind of interesting for this challenge. As you can see to the left, there's the beehives, and you can still see the yellow gem in there, which means if you fly through them during the race, you will pick up the gem. So... you have to be aware of that, and you'll see why later in the lap. So right there, you can kind of see to that one on the right has a boost star in it. Can't get that. I think it's up. No, not yet. Okay, right here. So I should save state just to show. So save stated through here, I now have 10 gems. So instead you get the ring and you just kind of go around. It looks like you maybe miss the ring when you do that, but you're fine. Like, you can get around them pretty easily. So yeah, that's the main challenge of this level. It's the only thing you really got to look out for. Okay, so cutting her a little close there, but... Okay, so at this point, I'm actually going to do Fireworks Factory, and there's a reason that I'm choosing to do that next. Doesn't really have to do with the level itself, more with what I need to do after. But anyways. I did noodles percent in only 2 hours and 14 minutes. And it was also in 2 different segments, so... oops.
It looks like...
I see how close that ninja is, and I don't like it. Please get me out of here. Just a safe way to get around these guys. Oh, well. In my head, it worked.
It looks like the sword... Hey. If you see him...
Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's a way to get into Agent 9 early. Actually, I know there is because I've done it. And yeah, you just have to fly into the right antenna of his portal, pretty much.
Spyro!
Which is extremely easy.
Hi, Agent 9.
Also, this is going to be fun to do on one hit the whole time. I'm going to be save stating often during this mission. I was thinking I want the machine gun, but that'll refill my health, so we're honestly gonna leave it behind. Snipe. Thank you for moving from the corner. Sheesh. I'm playing this as safe as I can. Just thinking, I heard the other door open, so probably there's an enemy there. Is that how you do the glitch? You just have to, like, mash L1, R1? Because if so, that is not difficult. Oh, wow. You move. Oh, where did those two go? as you could see, they were very threatening running into the wall like that. I just didn't know where they were, so I was kind of panicking. Holy, you move! Kind of saw that coming for me, but I thought I could. You guys are doing great.
Thanks for Western.
Get me out of here. Okay, this one will be fun, because it's literally just run through a bunch of enemies. That wasn't too bad. Just don't hit this yellow gem. Oh, trying to murder me that early? Come on. Have a little sportsmanship. I can't decide if Reignited made this mission like better or worse, because the dragons are bigger, but they're way more aggressive in that version, I find. Lost him. I bet he went underground. Yep. I can't get him. Come on, so close. One more. There we go. Don't usually follow them because they disappear so quick, but I fell in, so... Hit him! Yes! It was really helpful that he just kind of started flying in circles and I was able to stay beside him the whole time. Is that all eggs? That's all eggs. We're done. But before we go, which you may be aware of is the zombie glitch that I'm going to try and get here. I'm not controlling it, so okay. I'm actually going to... I think I'm okay to respawn. I did save state, so... Okay. Just fly over so you don't get near gems, and this makes it easier. I should have safe stated so I don't burn through lives. So I don't have that many. Okay. Save state here. Why am I struggling with this? There we go. So pretty much what that glitch is, you need to pause like pretty much the same frame that Spyro hits the lava. You'll know because the pause menu will come up and your controller will vibrate. Also, I'm pressing start right now, but the pause menu won't come up. So reason why I want to do that is because up here is where Bentley is. And obviously we don't have money. Now, as you noticed, I swam through this level of water, and I'm still swimming. So what the zombie glitch does is that it won't change Spyro's state because it thinks you're dead, but since we paused and quit out of the level, the game just kind of gets confused and allows you to still control Spyro in this dead state, pretty much. But yes, we can swim around. This is the area where Hunter gets kidnapped later. There's no collision. But the main reason we want it is because it's right about here, because I believe it's underneath the... There's no visual indicator, but I believe it's underneath the noodles. Okay, egg, yeah. Or that's not noodles, whatever that egg name is. But yeah, we're in Bentley's outpost.
I will
The first thing we're gonna want, well, I'll save just to be safe, but first thing you're gonna want to do is die. Which I'm now realizing for a gemless might be slightly inconvenient, so I'm not gonna we can kind of lock up that. I believe, because the gem will fly for a second, you just run through really quick, and you won't pick it up. So... just pause to make sure. Alright, we're still at 0. You want to clear the way so Bartholomew can come up.
If you use your...
And this is why we needed to die. So we're out of zombie mode now, obviously, but I believe it's the snowball is, you spin it and it won't react at all, so that's why you need to be out of zombie.
Another goal.
So just as a heads up, it's kind of out of habit now where I push this thing all the way off to get the skill point. Don't do that because skill points refill your health. I know it's kind of like a, well, yeah, no duh thing to say, but instincts will take over and then you'll be like, oh wow, I can't believe I just did it. I've done it before.
Thanks, bro.
Got all the eggs, we can leave. So I believe this is where Hunter gets captured, but we've done both the challenges that involve Hunter in this homeworld, so we're good. next, I'll just head to Frozen Altars.
Welcome to Frozen.
So I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm gonna take out him. I'm just pretty much making my life easier. I'm gonna keep that mammoth alive for now, just because I want him there later.
When I get my...
Yeah, that's nice, Alex. I'm gonna leave him for now. I'm gonna come to him when I'm ready to leave the level. I don't need all the gems, so I'll just take a quick shortcut.
Eustace and I...
So what we're gonna do, just to save us some time, and it's honestly easier because you don't risk getting gems by going through the rest of the level. You can see that egg here. You're not supposed to get there because of the sloped edge here. You can just charge jump your way across. Which, it's honestly kind of surprising how easy it is, but yep, we'll just fly right over.
Thanks for helping out.
So up next is everybody's favorite part of the game, Bentley boxing, which sucks to play through, but
Fat dumb yeti!
I mean, it's also not made worse because there's no gems here, so that's already. Yeah. I took him out in one round. I've never done that before. I took him out in two, but not in one.
Hey! This isn't my ball!
There was like, I think it was 0.36 seconds left, but... Anyways. So yeah, the nice thing is that, even though I got the skill point, for whatever reason, that skill point doesn't give you an extra life, so you don't need to worry about having sparks, so you can easily just jump around. Okay, so the only egg left is cat hockey, which...
You had better hurry up and find some cash, Spyro. Today's cat hockey match is about to start, and I can't let you in without a ticket.
So this is why I kept the mammoth alive? Oh, his friends are back. Hold up. Thing is, you can proxy off of him to get out of bounds. And you can clip in that. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt him. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the do the proxy without getting the gem. I'm certainly going to try, but... First of all, I'm not the best at proxies as is, so... Okay, so maybe if I freeze him first. I don't know if you can get there in time, though. I don't think you can. I'm honestly just gonna leave it. So the idea is, you can proxy off of him, and you can launch yourself way high up, and then if you fly over the out of bounds there, you can clip into cat hockey early. Now whether you can do that in gemless, I don't know. But I'm just gonna leave it. So that's 2 areas that we didn't get the money bag stuff. Thankfully, they're just optional stuff. Both of them are in ice levels because the other one was icy peak. But thankfully, all the mandatory money bag stuff you can get around. It's the optional stuff that is questionable.
Spyro. Hurry, Spyro.
Okay, so right away in Charmed Ridge, you're gonna need to use a glitch because Moneybags is ahead. But it's pretty easy, so there's just, for whatever reason, there's an area there that has no collision, so you can just glide right through it. So I will demonstrate. So you see that there's that sloped ledge there. Those are stairs that if you pay money bags, then those wizards will raise it for you. But yeah, we're not gonna do that, and also just to make my life easier. Once you take out the cat wizards that are up there, the bridge just remains permanently up. So you can, in fact, just do that early and then boom, it's done. That was definitely overkill, but...
Say, Spyro, if you had a bit more money, I think I could make a deal with the wizards to raise these steps. I'm afraid that's the only way you'll be able to get to the castle.
Only way, huh? So those small guys, the only way to kill them is to charge them, so obviously we're not going to do that. When did I save state last? Okay. We just thread the needle. Good thing I save stated like right away, right before that happened.
According to legend.
I think there's a way where you can... Yeah, well, I don't know how to do it, but there's a way to get on that mushroom without needing the flower first. I don't know why I thought there was a seed up there, but I did. It's okay, I can make it. Now I know I am doing it right. Right? Yo, yeah, because there's a third one up there. part can be so annoying. But you can make that jump, right? Not if I keep doing that. Pretty sure you can make that jump, it's just I've got a challenge video to make. So this is probably gonna scare you for a second, but I remember it being okay. And what am I talking about?
I found this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose. We'll have to keep going. We're almost to the top. You've been doing great.
So yeah, you are able to, like, everything's fine. You don't need to worry. You won't pick up that gem right away. So you can just make your way right past it. You mean to safe state there. Why did I go back? Couldn't tell ya. I thought I missed something. No, my head I feel like my head isn't 100% there right now. Ugh, gotta stop charging around these.
At last.
And that's that sub area done. Oh, hi. That was quick. Didn't I? Keep forgetting that if you don't pick up the gem from an enemy, they will respawn. I don't know why I clicked the load state button. It's just I panicked when I saw that gem even though I didn't pick it up. I'm going to land here first, then flame him. It didn't really matter because nothing happened anyways, so. Ah, crap. Yeah, this place is full of enemies and it's kind of annoying. Okay, that was just rude. Come back to here.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get in.
Good day, Spyro.
Where have you... So... I must admit...
Should have hit, but... Thank you.
Did it?
We're officially at 100 eggs, so we have enough to fight the sorcerer, so we now know this challenge is, at the very least, beatable. But I want to see how many eggs are possible. So this guy, you need to blame him in order to open the door to where the end of the level is, but did I seriously get sniped? Where's my last save state? Okay, I did. So, apparently that guy down there will shoot you, even when you're up here. There we go.
Oh!
I believe that's every egg, too. Just check. Yep. And that's, well, I guess that's not it for evening. Like, that's all the levels, so we're now on to the boss.
That's it. I've had enough. I'm going to...
Alright, so we're on to Scorch. And again, the bosses are easy in this challenge. So yeah, nothing really new here. I'm running out of things to say. Except that, yeah, when I was a kid, this boss horrified me. But like, can you blame me? Oh, I got a green rocket. Every speedrunner right now is feeling pain. Ah. Ugh. I don't know why I wasn't just spraying before, because it's literally on 1 health. And evening like is done. So we're on a Midnight Mountain, the final homeworld of the game.
Hi, Bianca.
We're making good progress. Yeah. Like I said, I'm running out of things to say here. This challenge really is not all that difficult. It's just... Oh, that's... What do I have as pause? Splits. Guys, I don't remember my layout. There we go. But yeah, this challenge really is not all that difficult. Just takes some patience and a few challenges here and there, but most of the challenge isn't from... No, it's really not from avoiding the gems. It's from the perspective of, oh crap, don't take damage. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video and possibly subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I will see you on the next one.